Good morning and welcome in for another video. Myself, Darren, HGV Class 1 driver here in the UK. It's currently 7 o'clock on a Monday morning, so I've had a little bit of a lie-in. We're going around checking the vehicle, making sure there's no issues with the trailer or the unit itself. So we've got all the side markers are all working perfectly fine. There's no damage to the curtains. Rear lights are good. No damage to the tank. Everything is still connected because we left it connected on Friday. So I know it's a good trailer. But we're still checking, making sure there's no punches or anything that might be picked up from the yard. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, the Aphrodite. And most of all, we're checking that the kingpin's still okay. Let's get our heating turned right up because it's absolutely freezing right now. Fairly local for today. First job is going over to our Widnes depot, collecting 22 pallets, and then we're delivering said 22 pallets over to Rochdale, and then we're coming back to Haydock where I am now, collecting 22 pallets and then delivering them for 3 o'clock in Greater Manchester, M19. I'm not too sure where that is off the top of my head, but I think it might be around I'm going to say the Oldham Rochdale area, this side of Manchester. Correction, it's not on this side of Manchester, it's Levenshulme, which is not too far from Stockport. Just arrived at our Widnes depot, and I've only just realised the truck's actually out of wash. It's about time really, because it looks very nice and clean now. That's 22 pallets of milk powder all loaded up and secured. And I was about to leave our Widnes depot to go to Oldham, which is 39 miles away and just around 1 hour driving with traffic included, might be a little bit more. Well, that wasn't closed when I came in here. So I need to make sure another truck's not going to be driving down. Looks clear. Last thing you want to do is get stuck down this little alleyway with a truck coming towards you. There's no space for you, either of you, to turn around. So it gets quite tight down here.
Turn right.
It should be humping anyway. Perfect. Take it nice and last minute, so the trailer can come around nice and easy. Well, I do hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. We managed to get ourselves down to the cinema on Sunday. First time ever little man has been to the cinema, and his face when he first walked in and seen the big screen, oh, it's so adorable. Because he's 3 years old at the moment, and we've always been waiting till he gets a little bit older before taking him. And as soon as he's seen the big screen, he just went, wow. It's so cute. Bless him. But I won't lie, I think it's going to be the last time we take him for some time as well. Luckily, it was like a private showing. It was weird, because we went to see the new Lion King, Mufasa, and we booked it at 9 AM in the morning at Odeon on a Sunday. So nobody's going to the cinema at 9 AM normally, are they? So luckily we was the only people in there. So when he started messing about, for an example, using a recliner seat as a slide, and then he ended up banging his head on the chair in front. The kid just does not sit still. When the fight scenes were happening and all the action was going on, he was sat there loving it, but when it was the story building parts, yeah, he got a little bit fed up. But overall, it was a good experience. And then Saturday, didn't do anything. I think I just tried to clear out a bit of the shed, but I didn't even get that completed. So that job's passed on now until it gets a little bit better, the weather. And I'm going to do a bit of DIY next week. Leanne wants like cabinets building in the living room next to the fireplace. So that's me booked up next week. My little tools out. Hopefully it goes to plan. Normally doesn't. But I always give it a try. Now to get to Oldham from where I am now, I'm just going to go through Widnes, jump onto the M62, follow it all the way up to the M60 ring road, and then just come off the ring road. It's not too far from there. Google mapped it already because I've never been to this place, so I wanted to have a little check, see what it was like, and doesn't seem too bad. That's if cars are not parked everywhere. If cars are going to be parked everywhere, it might be a little bit more trickier. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. And if in doubt, always get out your truck, have a look around, have a walk down, make sure it's all suitable to get in and out with no problems. Because last thing you want to do is drive down somewhere that's quite narrow and it might not be the right road, and then you get stuck. So if in doubt, get out, have a walk. I'm not too sure what's happened on the other side of the road, but it's been backed up for 3 or 4 junctions, probably looking about 5 miles. So I think it might have been an accident somewhere, but I didn't see one. Just seen really, really heavy traffic coming down. So that's going to be fun on the way back, because I'm now sitting in that traffic to get back to the yard, unfortunately. It was only last week I was up this way, and it was the left turn where that car's just gone, down to the canal side industry estate, which is pretty much in a terrace street. So I'm glad I'm not going there this time around, but instead we're continuing over to this little bridge, and it should be here now on the right hand side, the place that we're delivering to. Yep, that's the one. Pakiza. Now, can we just drive in? Well, there's not a lot of space. Not a lot of space at all. Now, I think that truck there is for business on the left. I'm delivering to that one on the right, but I'm just going to speak to the driver quickly, see where he's waiting for. Hang on, mate. Which one are you waiting for?
I'm going that on left, pal.
Perfect, nice one, mate. So he's waiting for the Browns distribution to finish, and I'm delivering to this one here on the right, which might be a spin around job and reverse in by the looks of it. Well, it's a couple of trucks there. Let's go leave a little bit of space so they can get out if they need to, and then grab a walk inside. Just try and speak to somebody, see what the situation is. Spoke to the forklift guy and got to reverse it into there, so I took it out the way so the trucks can still get in and out of the yard. However though, there's not a lot of space here, but I should just about manage to be able to spin it round with a little bit of manoeuvring. Well, I hope so anyways. Take it nice and slow. Just sort of try and give myself as much space on the turn. Careful with the leaves as well, don't get stuck on the catches. I just love it when a plan comes together. Well, nice and slowly. Reversing it into the yard. I was a little bit hit and miss, for being honest with you. If I could actually spin it in this little bit of parking space. So what, cars parked everywhere. Didn't look like there was enough space at one point. I've just got to keep the trailer at a little bit of an angle so we can get past them boxes. A couple of pallets inside the yard. The container driver just turned up as well then. I was thinking, no, don't come into this yard. And he took it into the corner as well. So the forklift driver could get both sides. That should do there. Looks like it turned up just at the right time because I've got a container driver, he's trying to come in, I think. There's a farm foods truck that's driving down in front of him, so I think he might be reversing back to let them pass. And then you've got the class 2 that's parked up on the side as well. Open the buckles, do the curtains, remove the straps, and we can get a nice unload. Luckily just then I managed to get all the curtains done, straps off, just before the rain starts. Mr. Farm Foods just arrived, and to be fair, there's not a lot of space for him there, so hopefully he can get on alright. And hopefully the guy's going to be banksman him on as well. Yeah, mate. I'm going there. Now this is about the 6th, maybe 7th time shunting the truck back and forth. Right, now one of the vans have moved out of the way in this corner. I tucked myself right in. So hopefully I should be able to stay here for a little bit until it needs to do near the headboard, then I can reverse back then. Looks like they need to go back a little bit more. That should do him. And that looks like it's the last one on the passenger side getting taken off, so that's good. And the time is currently 20 to 12, so I've been here an hour now and I've only done one side. And this yard is just chaos. It really is. So I'm just going to leave the camera rolling a minute just so you can see. I'm going to try and tuck myself in a little bit more. Just to give the other driver that's trying to get out a little bit more space. Just not enough space. So what he's got to do now, he's got to come back out so he can straighten it up a little bit and then get a good swing so he can reverse it onto the bay nice and easy then. And you got the forklift drivers what just drive around between me and you, getting in the way. So it's taking a big swing to get the trailer lined up. And if you get it on the bait nicely then. Whew, that's taken a while. It's now just hit 12 o'clock, finally leaving. Just got to weave myself past all these. Just keeping an eye on the passenger side for that bin. And to get back to the yard, which way was it now? Was it left? Yeah, I think it was left. Cheers, mate, for waiting. My schedule's changed a little bit, and now I've got a few collections around Lee. Now, the main reason why they changed it is because the fort today I had to finish early, but it's not, it's Wednesday. It got changed, my appointment, so it's Wednesday. I need to finish before 5 o'clock, so they've changed the schedule so more local. But I'm just going to give them a quick ring to see if they want me to carry on doing what I had planned originally, because I've got enough time to do it anyway, it's no problems, or did they want me to carry on with the new schedule that they've sent off for the collections around Lee. I've spoken to Adam in the office and he said the other one's been covered already, so it's no problems, and just continue with the local collections in Lee, which isn't too bad. So hopefully for me it might be, you know, a half decent finish. And I know I say this all the time and it kind of like jinx myself, and it's going like a 7 o'clock finish tonight, but you can always hope, can't you? You can always hope for that early 3 o'clock finish or 4 o'clock. I mean, that is once in a blue moon though, your actual finish, 3:30, 4 o'clock. I think I've done that 3 or 4 times in nearly 2 years that I've worked here. I need to make sure I get on the right slit road entrance, because I need to go from Manchester and Oldham and not Leeds. Fancy standing on the motorway going the wrong way, so I'm following it from westbound. I've not got the sat nav on at the moment. I know where all these local businesses are, so it's not too bad for myself to get to and from. And the first one, it's just around the corner from Moss Industry Estate in Lowton. Go joining the M62. With the time being 12 o'clock, I'm going to try and take a break as well. I'll probably pull over on one of the slit roads just off the East Lancs. I'm not a big fan of staying on the slit roads on an A road or anything. No, like a lay-by, shall I say, actually, not slit road. So I'm not a big fan of staying on lay-bys, because every time a truck drives past, you start rocking around. It's pretty annoying. Well, there's not much you can do about it really sometimes. Arrived at our first job over at Lee. Currently just gone 1:30. Oh, that's a bit of a pothole there on the floor. Be careful with that one. And what I need to do is reverse in between this little green archway onto the bay. And the the weather's started again, hasn't it? Right, it's got to be a while there by the looks of it. Let's spin the truck around.
There's a very easy clue coming up and on.
Yeah, mate, do you want to go straight on the bay? SSO collection, 7 pallets.
Collection?
Yeah.
You have to wait though because he's just put in like 2 or 3 or 4 pallets on it.
Yeah, when he's done then, do it, yeah.
When he puts these done, yeah.
Perfect, cheers mate. Let's go wait for that little van to finish what he's doing. Oh my god. Potholes in this place, ridiculous. Just go park out the way so the bin man can get past. Plus I need to open the back doors as well. And that's the bay I need to reverse onto. So it's a little bit tight. Yeah, mate. Just trying to line the trailer up as much as I can. Not great surface on the floor, that's for sure. Just go level it up a little bit, then straighten it up. Now I've just got to wait for them to shout me and say it's close enough. There we go. That's 7 pallets collected and one very muddy yard to try and get myself back to the truck. They always have puddles in the worst places, don't they? Let's get over here. Park up in a place that's a little bit less muddy so I can do the back doors. Been using the straps so the back doors stay nice and secure whilst I'm reversing onto the bay. Pop that, swing it around, then finally secure the back doors. Just been speaking with Mike in the office and it turns out Aphrodite has got to go to MTC to get some work done. Not really too sure what type of work it is, but supposedly the transport manager has arranged it to get done. So that's going in, and then I'm picking up one of our other units, ESG, and then I'm going to be staying out for the rest of the afternoon, doing 2 collections, and then taking that back to Ashton to get unloaded, and then Haydock finishing. Fingers crossed then, it won't be a bad finish time. I've checked the PDA, the collection that I've got, I've only got 1 collection now, over in Knowsley, so it's round the corner from the MTC garage, and it's for 6 pallets. And their cut-off time is around 3:30, 4 o'clock, so we can make a collection from them times. So without jinxing ourselves, hopefully we're back at the yard for, say, 5 o'clock to get unloaded. Saying that, it'll still be a 6 o'clock finish, won't it? Well, if we're finishing around 6 o'clock, I'm happy with that. It's alright, still 11 hours done. And to get to MTC from where I am now is just straight on East Lancs, following that down for 15 miles. Okay, the collection's been removed. Right, I've got to ring the office in a second. So it looks like I've got no collections now. So I don't know if they might want me to drop the trailer off first at the hub, get unloaded, and then go unit only to Knowsley. I think that'll be a little bit of a better option if that's possible. It's a little bit of a daunting roundabout, this one. If you're from the area, you know exactly which one it is, the Greyhound roundabout on the East Lancs. Because it is on the East Lancs, it's 60 miles per hour on either side, and then you got 30 miles per hour on this side and 30 miles per hour on the other side. And you get people just flying straight across the roundabout, and no one indicates on this roundabout as well. I don't know why, but it seems to be this roundabout nobody likes to indicate on. So a lot of people, I've known quite a few people in the past that have actually failed their HGV exam on that roundabout from either hesitation or pulling out at the wrong time because somebody didn't indicate. Got a breakdown truck up ahead, so let's move over nice and early. Give the office a quick call, and then if I'm going straight down to the garage with the trailer, it's about 15-20 miles down this road, and if not, it's going to be about 4 or 5 miles to the hub. Spoken to the office after a quick little phone call with Adam, and he's explained they've taken jobs off at the moment, but however they're still going to be needing to be collected. The two businesses both in the same yard pretty much, so it's nice and easy to get the collections from there, but they're still adding to the system. So for an example, instead of putting say 3 for each one now, and then it'll be like 1 and then another one and another one, it's going to wait until about 3:30 to see how many are on the system. Then it'd be a case of like 7 from here and 6 from this place, so it makes sense anyway. So the jobs on the PDA, it's only coming out as 2 then instead of 6 or 7 different collection jobs. One of the perks about being a truck driver is you can see above all the other cars when the roadworks are up and coming. So I can get in the lane nice and early. Oh, looks like an accident's just happened. Between a truck and a car, nobody's injured. I think it might have been a case of not clearing enough distance when changing lanes, and the back of the trailer might have hit the front of the car, or the car may not have been paying attention and gone into the back of the truck. But either way, I couldn't really see much damage. They just need to be careful now, and hopefully all the other road users are actually paying attention and don't crash into the back of the stationary vehicles. That happens. It's 3:15 now at MTC, and you can see the Aphrodite is behind me parked up. But however, I've just drove around the car park and I can't see the truck I'm meant to be picking up. So hopefully the work's been completed and it's actually ready to be picked up. Well, I caught that one, didn't I? As I did suspect, because I couldn't see it in the yard, it's still in the garage. Cab tilted still as well, still doing work on it. So what happened was, they fixed one problem, told our depot it's ready to be collected, and then after they fixed that said problem, something else happened with it. So they went back in to the garage to do a bit more work on it. And my truck is actually going in for the night heater, because the night heater's not been working since day one, really, but we've not had time to get it dropped off. And to be honest with you, I never use the night heater. Even when I have a night out and it's cold, I've got a sleeping bag, I just zip up the sleeping bag. So I'm perfectly fine without a night heater, that's all right. So I've not been pushing too much for it, and there's no rush to get it done. Right then, let's go and get our trailer and carry on with the rest of the afternoon. The time is now 10 to 4. And yes, I did jinx myself earlier about saying I might have a good finish. Let's try and move it over a little bit more for them so they can get through. Got to be close as I can to these trucks here on the left. So my trailer is just on this road to the left. I always hate pulling out of this junction. Just got to creep out that little bit. I probably could have went there actually. Because you have all the trucks parked up on the right hand side, you can't see out the junction. And there she is, right and ready for me. Reconnecting all the lines. And if they don't fit, they don't belong. And then finally, before I forget, got to put the reg plate on. And don't worry, the clip on the front is already on.
Has been removed. Advise you pull over as soon as possible to review the new schedule.
Well, it looks like Adam must have hurt me because he's managed to get him covered. So I don't need to go there now. So all I need to do is go straight back down the East Lancs. Straight down the East Lancs. Go to Ashton and drop these 7 pallets off. So yeah, the truck I was meant to collect, by the way, is not going to be ready until next Wednesday, because the issue they found this morning after telling us it's ready to be collected turns out it's a bigger job than what they thought, so they've got to wait for some parts to come in. So my night heater at the moment is getting put on the back burner, which, to be honest with you, I don't mind anyway, because I don't have the night heater on, like I said before, when I'm sleeping out. And when I'm driving around in the day, the heater still works. It's just the night heater aspect of it doesn't. So it's not a big problem for me whatsoever. Time is currently 5 to 4. I should be back at the yard to get unloaded for around, say, 4:30, maybe 20 to 5. Job's a good one. Back at the yard now for 4:20. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Time is just 4:30. I've been chatting to the guys in the office for 10 minutes. Now I need to jump in the queue, get offloaded. I should be back at our yard, trailer dropped for about 5:15. Home for 5:30, latest 5:45. Still, I think it's a good day. That's not too bad. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to call it a day on the video. So if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm not too sure where I'm going yet. They're still doing the plan, but hopefully it'll be a good finish again. Why not? You can always hope, can't you? Have a great day. Have a great week. I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.